What's up, my fellow YouTubers? John with SoCal Outdoor Adventure. It is a beautiful Wednesday evening. I am actually getting ready to cook up some dinner, but in today's video we're going to talk about how to make a Sabacc deck using standard playing cards. So stick around for that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Alright, so we're going to talk about how to make a Sabacc card game using the standard deck of cards. Now before we begin, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know that as a disclaimer, everything that you see here I bought and paid for with my own money. I am not being sponsored by anybody. This is an honest to God review, and this is an honest way down as to how to build yourself your very own Sabacc card deck. So let's go ahead and get started, and let's talk about how to make a Sabacc deck. Now, first and foremost, we have two different versions of Sabacc here. We have obviously the Han Solo card game, and for some reason as to why they call it some kind of copyright issue, so they decided to call it the Han Solo card game, but this is actually a lot of fun. It's a good beginning. The instructions that do come with how to use this game and how to play it are actually are very easy to navigate. And then you've also got the Sabacc that you can get either at the Galaxy's Edge, at Star Wars, at Disneyland or Disney World, or you can order this online through Amazon. This one that I have here, I actually ordered both of these products on Amazon. Now, both decks in question do come with instructions. 2 dice, and of course 62 cards, both red and green, including 2 Cyclops. That's what these are. These are automatic zeros. Now, the Han Solo card game, same thing, but with a minor difference. So obviously, we've got our dice, and then this is our Sabacc deck. But as you can see, the difference with the Sabacc deck that comes with the Han Solo card game versus the Sabacc deck that you can get at Galaxy's Edge has numbers on it. Very cool though. Very cool. And again, same thing. So you got red cards, green cards, and then there's one. And then if I can find it, I know there's another one in here. Maybe it's stuck somewhere. These cards are, we've played this game a couple of times in my family, and these cards are pretty well used. So let me see if I can find the Cyclops. I know there's another one in here. There's at least 2 Cyclops in this deck. So there's the first one. There's the second one. So we have our 2 Cyclops cards, and they're both marked 0. So as you can see, you have these 2 right here from the Sabacc deck in the Han Solo card game, and you've also got the 2 Cyclops in the Sabacc deck that you can get at Galaxy's Edge on Amazon. Now, one thing I will go ahead and say, both of these games, both versions are a lot of fun. This one does come with betting pieces for you to bet, and basically the objective of this game here, of the Han Solo card game, is to win the Millennium Falcon. So you do get these pieces right here that you can play for in order to win the Millennium Falcon. Now, one thing that I will say about the Han Solo card game versus the Sabacc deck that you can get at Galaxy's Edge or on Amazon.com, the dice that come with the Sabacc deck from Galaxy's Edge or Amazon.com is very minuscule. But the dice that do come with the Han Solo card game, these are very nice. These are actually nice than these, but these will still work. Now, I'm going to show you guys a couple of different things that you can view this. to go ahead and build yourself your very own Sabacc card deck using regular deck of cards. And it's actually not, some people think it's difficult, but it's honestly not at all difficult than you think. So first off, let's start off with the obvious. Let's start off with the dice. So when it comes to the dice, you need at least 2 pairs of dice that are opposites of each other. So in this particular scenario here, for when it comes to making a Sabacc deck and you want to use dice with regular cards, you can use any type of six-sided dice that you want, as long as the number is opposite. You don't want to get the ones where, like, where it's like, if you've watched the first Star Wars in Episode 1, the guy that was holding both Anakin and his mother had 2 dice. One was, and he called it a chance cube, and it had only 2 colors on it, red and blue. That's not really going to work. So you need some type of dice. So you can use, where did I leave the dice that I had from my previous video? Let me go ahead and grab those. There we are. So you can use any standard 6-sided dice that you can purchase at your local store, or if you want to be a little nostalgic, you can purchase some dice, like if you're at a casino or something, you can purchase a set of dice from a local casino. This is from the Grand Sierra Casino, and these guys work pretty good. So to build your own Sabacc deck, before we continue to do that, the other thing I do want to go and show you some dice that I recently picked up from Etsy. Unfortunately, I don't remember who I got these from, but I will leave their names below in the video description if you guys want to check them out on Etsy. So we have this set here, along with, as soon as I can get everything out in here, there we go. So we have 2 different sets of dice, and these are all designed for the Sabacc game. And then we've also got this little token that came with this set of dice here, and I'm going to use this as a dealer token, so everybody knows who the dealer is when we play. And as you can see, the dice are all different, but both of these dice, though, these are very nice. This is like I'm not exactly sure what kind of material this is. It could be, let's see, what's the term I'm looking for? These dice in question could be made out of a hard plastic, like what they would use if you're using a 3D printer. These dice are very nice, so I love the design of these. And then these dice right here that I have, these are actually made from bone. And I thought, bone? No way! But if you check them out, they're beautiful. I mean, either one of these dice will definitely work out. So if you guys want to get yourself a good pair of dice for a Sabacc, you definitely got to check out Etsy. They have some lot of good stuff. And these guys, I mean, look at that. Perfect roll. Dropped one. Look, I'm in the house, not outside. It's too hot right now. But look at that. Perfect roll. And these are made from bone again. These are nice. And these are also nice too. I like them both. So this is definitely, whoops, I did it again. 1 second. But yeah, these dice are very nice to roll. I absolutely love them. I can't wait to use them in my next Sabacc game with the family. So as you can see. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these away before I get too carried away. Alright, so let's get back to the subject at hand. So to make a Sabacc deck, obviously the first thing you need is some dice. You need at least 2 dice. 2 dice to make for your dice. And if you guys are interested in learning how to play Sabacc, if you want to know how the game is played and how you can also incorporate betting rules into the game, I'm going to leave a video link down in this video description below for the JodoCast. The JodoCast gives you a full breakdown as to how to play the game and how it's set up. There's 2 videos that he has. The first one shows you how to play the game. The other video that he has shows you how the game works, and it also talks about how to incorporate betting rules into the game. Whoops. I made a boo-boo. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Gotta make sure we keep our dice separate from one another, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's get back to the cards now. So we have our dice. So we're going to go ahead and keep these out here. We now have our dice. So now what we need is some cards. Now you can use any deck of cards that you want, but the key thing that you want to remember is that the cards have to be the same color. So the same color version. So I have a couple of different decks here. I have one from the Grand Sierra Casino Hotel. I've got another one from the Atlantis Casino, and both of these casinos are in Reno. There's also another deck in here. And then I've got these two Star Wars Sabacc style decks. They're just regular playing cards, but they're in the style of Sabacc. And then I've also got two decks of the Bicycle Prestige cards. So we're going to go ahead and use one of these decks for this particular example to show you how to build a Sabacc deck. But as you can see, they're both the same. So this one, both have red cards. Obviously, the Sabacc style Star Wars deck that you can order on Amazon, these are the same as well. Then you've got your two casino decks from Atlantis and Grand Sierra. Now, first thing you're going to need first is you're going to need about 62 cards. So the way you do that, and the other thing I also wanted to show you too is that, for example, in the Grand Sierra deck, and I've also noticed it too in this other deck here, I have opened them. One of the things that this deck does not have are jokers. And that's something that is very important. So you always want to make sure that when you buy a card deck, if you want to use it for Sabacc, you do have to have at least two jokers. Now, on the other hand, when it comes to using these cards from the Grand Sierra Casino, they still work good for everything else, no big deal. So we're going to go ahead and leave these off to the side for right now. Since these two decks don't have any jokers, we're going to go ahead and open up this deck right here. And these are for the folks that want to do something that involves casino playing cards, because a lot of these casino playing cards, they're nostalgic in a way. But as you can see, no jokers. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Atlantis Casino Hotel for this particular demonstration right here. So first thing we need, we're gonna go ahead and take our cards out, and we're gonna need the two jokers. So here's one. This is just a scanning card to scan the cards. And then in this box right here is another deck from Atlantis. And this one actually does have the two jokers. So we're going to go ahead and use the two jokers from this deck. So the jokers are going to be your zeros. Now, to make a deck of 30 cards each, 30 reds, we need a combination of 30 reds, 30 blacks. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to use one deck, but we're going to take out the jacks, the queens, and the kings. Remember, it's 1 through 10. So these ones here are out. Set that to the side. Now, for this deck here, we're going to do the same thing, except this time we don't need all these cards. We just need a few of them. We just need a total of 30 cards. So right now we have this much here. We have about I've lost count of how many cards are in this deck. But we still need a total of 30. So we have 15 and 15 cards here. So now we need, just to make it easier, we're going to take 1 through 5 in aces, 1 through 5 in diamonds, 6 through 10 in clubs, and 6 through 10 in hearts. And voila, you now have yourself your very own Sabacc deck. Now the reason why you want to use the same style, the same color type of cards in this particular case is because you don't want cheaters. That's something that you want to prevent. So you have the cards that are all the same color, same suits, sort of. The red cards will be your positive numbers. I messed that up and I do apologize. The black cards will be your positive numbers. The red cards will be your negative numbers. And the 2 jokers will be your zeros. Now, with any other type of card deck that's out there, such as the bicycle deck, such as bicycle cards, or like any cards you buy online, like for example, they do sell a lot of these specialty type of cards now. Like they sell these Star Wars playing cards. They've also got the Avengers playing card. I've also seen some for like 007, Indiana Jones, for example. There's all types of different type of playing cards out there, and including the Star Wars playing cards. So again, you do the same thing with the Star Wars cards. You have your 2 jokers. Again, take out the king, queen, jack, all suits out of one deck, and then you pick your cards 1 through 5, 6 through 10 from the other deck. And you have yourself a Sabacc deck. Simple and easy. And that's pretty much all you need to build yourself your own Sabacc deck. The key factor, the important thing to remember is that the cards have to be the same color. So whether you are using a casino deck or a bicycle deck, doesn't matter what deck you're using, as long as the cards are the same color, you're going to be perfectly fine. It's going to be a great time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video about how to create your very own Sabacc playing card deck. I'm going to go ahead and basically put these cards away. I'm pretty much not going to be playing Sabacc with these cards right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put these guys away here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you found this video very intriguing. If you guys did like this video, please give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe with other users. And I hope one day you guys decide to build your own Sabacc deck. And again, if you guys are interested in learning how to play, how the hands work, I'll leave a video link down below to the JodoCast. And on the JodoCast, they'll show you how to play the game, and they'll also show you how to incorporate betting rules into your playing Sabacc. So, as always guys, thanks for watching. We'll hope to see you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos, upcoming videos in the near future, and can't wait to see you all next time. So until next time, take care and have a good one. Now go outside and have an adventure. Later. Peace out.